What's happening, guys? Welcome on back into the channel. Hope that you're having a stellar morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Let's go ahead and finish the album from Sex Pistols. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols with the final track, EMI, which I can only imagine means everyone means... I should have thought about this before. EMI. What could that mean? That could mean emus? No, eggs, meat, and ice. I don't know I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea what it means, but we're gonna find out if we listen to the album or the track. So let's go ahead and do that. We will talk about it after. Here we go. The rolls.
I tell you it was all a frame. They only did it because of fame. Who? EMI. 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 Too many people have the sus. Too many people support us. An unlimited amount. Too many outlets in and out. Who? EMI. EMI.
I love the way he's singing.
EMI. The sorrow friends are crucified. A day they wish that we had died. We are an addition. We are rebels by now.
He's putting some sauce on it.
And you thought that we were faking, that we were all just money making.
The stress he puts on.
For real, or you would lose your cheap appeal. Aren't you judge a book just by the cover, unless you cover just another? And blind acceptance is a sign. A stupid fools to stand in line like EMI. EMI. Unlimited temptation, with an unlimited supply. That was the only reason we all had to say goodbye. Unlimited supply. There is no reason why. I tell you it was all a frame. They only did it because of fame. I do not need the pressure.
Well, whoever he's talking about, he's not having a good time with them. I can say. I've mentioned it several times throughout this album, of which we've just completed, but when it comes to Rotten's delivery, sometimes he's going to bring that snarl, that bite, that absolute poison that he just spits out. And other times he does the same, but he doesn't necessarily do it with a shriek, with a scream, with a yell. He just does it with the biting commentary. He does it with less of a snarl and more of a sneer. If that makes sense. There's a sneer behind his voice and what he's singing. And you really get that in here. The way he's rolling some of the lyrics, and I cannot roll, but like, you know what I mean? The way he rolls some of his words, like when he says real, he says, I can't even do it. Real. I sound so dumb trying to do it. And then the am I, like, just absolutely making fun of them. Just in the most punk rock clownish way. He's just clowning them. He's just strictly clowning them. I'm assuming that EMI is like their record label manager, something of that nature. It sounds like it. And I'm pretty sure I've heard of A&M Records, so I think that he's talking about maybe record deals like early on in their career or whatever. But this song is relatively straightforward in its approach, but it's very catchy, especially the chorus. Da-na-na-na, EMI, ba-ba-ba-ba, EMI. I know it sounds like I'm making fun of him, but I like it. Is it the best track on the album? Is it like the most memorable out of all the ones we heard? Probably not, but it's delightfully sufficient. Let's leave it at that. It's an unlimited supply, and there is no reason why. I tell you, it was all a frame. They only did it 'cause of fame. Who? EMI. Too many people had the sus. Too many people support us. An unlimited amount. Too many outlets in and out. Who? EMI. And sir and friends were crucified a day they wished that he or we had died. We were an addition. We are ruled by none. Ever, ever, ever. And you thought that we were faking, that we were all just money making. You do not believe we're for real, or would you lose your cheap appeal? Don't you judge a book just by the cover, unless you cover just another, and blind acceptance is a sign of stupid fools who stand in line like EMI. So, I feel like this is the band saying, yeah, we could have, maybe might just, maybe we could have stayed in this record label, we could have made more money, gotten more whatever, shows, tours, who knows, whatever it may be, but we chose to be true to ourselves, and maybe they found out they were given the runaround in some way from the record label, so they said, we'll just do it ourselves, or something of that nature. Unlimited edition with an unlimited supply, that was the only reason we all had to say goodbye. Unlimited supply, there is no reason why. I tell you, it was all a frame. They only did it because of fame. Like they only approached the band maybe because they were getting famous, but at the same time, that's why a record label would approach you. I do not need the pressure. I can't stand those useless fools. Unlimited supply. Hello, EMI. Goodbye, A&M. So, whatever it may be, there was definitely a disconnection between the band and the label. It says EMI was one of the major record labels the Sex Pistols had signed to in their short time together. They were on the label from October 76 to January 77, not a very long time, a far cry away from the 2-year contract the band had signed. The band was let go due to their controversial behavior. And this song is that giant FU to the label. There you go. That's pretty straightforward, pretty direct. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to the album with me, for going on the journey. Because I guess actually kind of thinking back to it, if I'm thinking correctly and remembering correctly, Sex Pistols were pretty much the first like punk band that we really kind of explored a little bit on the channel. Obviously, we've done full albums, from others at this point, but I want to say that they were kind of like one of the first, at least, that I used to be my gateway. So, in a way, this is kind of a nice little bookend to that particular part of the journey. Obviously, we still have other bands to cover, but that's kind of nice. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track, the album, etc. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that you come back again tomorrow. Bye.